Okay guys, this is AZ Taco Eric making a video at the request of Phil from Oznium. Oznium.com is an online supplier of all LED anything, and what I'm making a video of is see the three shiny white things there in the middle of that Raptor style grill. Those are LED bolt lights, 11 millimeters with the glass lens. They sit flat. They've got one washer behind them. I had to drill 3 holes in order to put those puppies through. That is a little bit tricky when you go to the 11 millimeter size, because this Raptor style grill will tend to grab and bite down on your drill bit, so you got to be very careful. You can definitely snag these this mesh. This is aluminum mesh. It's pretty thin, but if I had it to do over again, I would definitely do 6 millimeters. It would have been much easier to drill through. Anyways, I got the Raptor style grill, as you can see, 2011 Tacoma. You can look at the side profile. They don't protrude too bad. They set pretty flush. Where you tie into this for the power supply is on the corner marker or parking lights, the Tacoma. Each light is 36 milliamps, slightly over 1/10 of an amp needed in order to power these lights. The wire that I cut through was the green wire. This goes back to the corner marker light. This is the power supply, and here are the 3 wires, positive wires that were used for the LED lights. I have them going into one of these Wago switches. They handle up to 600 volts. They can handle anywhere from 28 to 12 gauge wire. Keep in mind, this wire is about 26 gauge, very small in diameter. I did tie all 3 together, twisted all 3 together and soldered them, creating just one single strand, large diameter, and giving more bite for these switches to clamp down on. Then I simply wrapped it with some black electrical tape to keep the dust and the grime out. And I actually, before I stuck these in, I put dielectric grease on them so that they wouldn't corrode or be subject to any other pollutants or anything that could cause a bad connection. I also did the same with the negative. Tied it all into one after I soldered them, terminated them at the Toyota supplied ground, which in my opinion is better than going into the battery. You keep that freed up. Here's the ring terminal that I basically soldered on to the 12 gauge wire that I have coming out. So this is actually a 12 gauge wire for your reference. A little tough time focusing there, but those are the 3 26 gauge wires soldered into one Wago switch. In my opinion, better than T-tapping or wire splicing, just because it's very tough to find the proper size to accommodate a 26 gauge wire, and then what might be like an 18 gauge or 22 gauge type wire, which is bigger for these corner marker lights. Anyways, this circuit that I tied into can more than handle the milliamp, the 1/10 of an amp that's needed in order to basically power this whole setup here. Anyways, wire loom. I did wrap the wire. I didn't want to trim the wire in case I wanted to repurpose these lights down the road, but I used this self-fusing silicone tape around these headlight clips so they wouldn't chafe. Got some more wire loom down here. Comes up and around. There's the middle light, fairly simple, and the one on the furthest left if you're looking at the grill. Only downside I would say is, and I think the site makes it pretty clear, is that some old packaging, some old supplies that are still on the shelf will only come with one flat screw to tighten it from behind. I think the newer packages now come with 2. I ended up putting a little Loctite on these so that they wouldn't come out. It will make it more of a pain in the ass in case this glass breaks or whatnot, it would be nice if they made the black LED bolts with the epoxy filled lens as opposed to the glass lens for durability purposes, since we are using this on the road. Rocks can fly up. Here in Arizona, rocks fly up all the time, but maybe down the road something like that will come out. The epoxy is probably a lot more durable as far as a lens is concerned. You may not have the projection, but you get the durability, so it might be a little bit more of a pain in the butt when I try to break that seal on that Loctite. But let me go ahead and turn this on for you guys. There's the corner marker light. As you can see, it's just as bright as ever. If I had the daytime runners on, you would notice 7 lights that come across this Raptor style grill. You can see how bright those LED amber lights are. Gives it that kind of that Raptor style effect that you're looking for. And here's the other corner marker light. So you know, once the daytime runners are on, that's 7 lights going across this puppy. But it's going after the look that you're trying to achieve there with the Raptor style lights, Raptor style grill, big Toyota letters in the middle there. But hopefully this video has helped you guys out. There's some still photos that should also be posted with this to kind of show the step by step with the soldering, and maybe a few other things I might have left out of this video. Take care. Thanks.